Hey guys, jumping on to finish off the video from the 13 original clan mothers, and I know that I got cut a little bit short in the last one, so hopefully this ties up with it. So talking to you from this book, The 13 Original Clan Mothers by Jamie Sams, and I am doing part 2 of the 8th month, so the clan mother of the 8th moon cycle, remembering that they run full moon to full moon. Got a little wren out my window, which is really cool. So they run full moon to full moon, and we're sort of midway through the cycle with this one. Now I'm going to do this video now. The clan mother for the 9th moon cycle is already in the YouTube video history, so you'll find it on there. And in the last video I shared the poem already, which comes with this one, and also a little bit about her story, but I'll just sort of recap and then just give you my own journey with her. The clan mother for this month is She Who Heals, and she's the guardian of serving the truth. Now, for a lot of us, we are very much working with the energy that this clan mother brings through, the lessons, the teachings, the practices. We are serving others, serving the truth, and looking at the way that we can help heal other people. So She Who Heals, I'll reread the poem because that often anchors me back into it, and I really like it anyway. So, Mother, sing me a song that will ease my pain, mend broken bones, bring wholeness again. Catch my babies when they are born, sing my death song, teach me how to mourn. Show me the medicine of the healing herbs, the value of spirit, the way I can serve. Mother, heal my heart so that I can see the gifts of yours that can live through me. She is all about practicing medicine, natural medicine. She's about teaching the tribe about the ways of the earth blanket, the plants and the tree people, and how we can work with them to help set bones, to birth children, to pass over to the other side. Or in the story, she talks about when humans are ready to drop their robes. So when we die, basically, and our spirit continues on with great spirit. She's the keeper of the life and death mysteries. Now, in the story, it talks about Squash Moon, who's the mother of the child who She Who Heals is trying to bring in, and the mother almost gives up. Now, I've been thinking about this because I did the video on the 12th of August, which was the day when it was the full moon in Australia. And I know I shared the poem and I shared the story, but I was still struggling, or not struggling, but I was still attempting to anchor in the story. This is what I do. I work with people to help heal them. Like, I'm working with them as a natural doctor of natural medicine, which means that I'm working with natural medicine, but then I also do body work, body therapies, and I'm working with the energy systems and the whole field. Like, it's so different to what I thought I would be doing, but it is 100% what this clan mother does, teaches us what she is. So I know that there's a lot of us out there, and somehow I think that we're meant to work together for the new way of the health system to come about, because the way that it is currently in 2022 is not the way that it will be in the future. That's just not the way that we will help each other to get better. You know, we'll use sound frequency, we use plants. We already use plants. Pharmaceutical drugs, the core ingredients are often derived from a plant, and then the company wants to patent it so they can make some money, and that's what they do. They make a synthesized or chemical lab-induced copy of a plant material that can actually do the same thing. It may just work on a different level or at a different pace. But anyway, the way of the health system will use so many different alternatives, so-called alternative practices, and it's really exciting. So the reason I've been thinking about this a lot is because I have heard some stories from clients over the last few weeks, 2 weeks, and they've been quite intense and very traumatic, like quite intense, and a lot of impact on the body. And what we want to remember is that the human physical body is also navigating the emotional and the spirit levels at the same time as being a physical body. So it's not just a body. You've got to connect your head back into your body to then work out what's going on. And sometimes what's happening in the body is because we've broken the link to our spirit, to our orenda. And that's where this story goes. She talks about Squash Moon and needing to bring her back, needing to have her own spirit to kick back in, to then give her that drive again to have her baby. And she has her baby. The baby's called Earth Blanket, and comes to live in the home with She Who Heals and Squash Moon, because She Who Heals gets a lot of meat from the hunters because she's fixing people up and all that sort of stuff. And the mum and the baby have lost their carer in the starving moons before it. So the moral of the story is to I guess, think about how is it that you help other people? What can nature give us to provide to others? And always connect into your spirit. And sometimes all you got to do to help somebody else is reignite the fire back in them. Find a way to light the candle. Find a way to turn their eyes back on, because they'll normally have shiny eyes. But people who have had an experience that just rips them to pieces, perhaps they need to have a look into soul retrieval or just learn about stuff that puts you back together again, okay? It's not about going and getting a diagnosis of something and then something to numb that and something else to balance out that and something else to do that. It's about going to your root cause, having a look at it, and then just finding the people, the therapists, the healing workers, that can help, and creating a team that will help bring the spirit back in, the orenda, okay? We all have our own orenda, our own spirit. We're all here for a reason. All of us are similar, but we're not the same. And we're all born at, different times and have different influences and all that sort of stuff, and different environments that we grew up in, the whole works. Anyway, so this is the second part of that video for She Who Heals, the clan mother of the 8th moon cycle. What I will do at some point is work out how to join these two videos together, and maybe I'll do something to link where I cut off in the last one and where I started this one. But for now, if you're interested, go back to part 1, listen, watch, whatever, and then put this one on the tail end of it. This one just talks about my own experience with it, perhaps my own interpretation, and the way that I work with this particular clan mother, who seems to be quite anchored into everything that I do. And maybe that's why it was the last one that I did in this series, and perhaps it's the reason why I guess it took me a little bit longer than the others, because you don't really know what you naturally do. Often you don't really know what you're actually really good at because you just do it. And it can sometimes take many people to tell you or show you, or who knows. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you find your inner spirit. Thank you very much to Jamie Sands and to all those who have come after her for sharing this wisdom and this knowledge. Thank you to everybody who teaches me stuff all the time. I'm journeying on now. I'll be going on a bit of an adventure, so you'll start to see videos of me on trains, in airports probably, having to link between places, and traveling around Australia in some pockets that maybe you haven't been to before. And I'll talk to you about the 12 insights. I want to get on and finish those guys as well, because the next two are probably pretty important at the moment. Energy is all around us, right? Tap into the energy, use your heart, anchor into your body, chill out, grow some plants, learn about natural medicine, feed yourself properly, drink good water, all the good stuff. And just remember, okay, this is a journey, and your health is often linked to your emotional health and your mental well-being. It impacts your physical health just as much. And just remember, okay, if you're interested, get a copy of this book, 13 Original Clan Mothers by Jamie Sands. And I'll be seeing you again soon. Bye.